Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Notion item on Jotform submission. So I am running an online coaching business, and for my business I have created a registration form by using Jotform. Now what I want to do is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Jotform, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I want to create a new Notion item in my Notion database. So here I want to do this automatically, and for that I need to build a connection between Jotform and Notion. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Jotform, then automatically I'm going to add that detail of that form submission in my Notion database, or I will create a new Notion item. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Notion item on Jotform submission. So I'm running an online coaching business, and I offer multiple courses on topics like personal development, fitness and career growth. So I am using Jotform to handle student signups and Notion to manage their course roster, track enrollments and organize session schedules. So I want to automate the process of adding new student signups from Jotform to my Notion database. So this will eliminate my manual data entry, and it will be ensuring that course roster are always up to date, and I'm going to make sure that whenever I'm going to receive a new sign up, I'm going to add the detail of that sign up and that student in my Notion database. So here, for keeping my database up to date, I'm going to build this connection between Jotform and Notion without any coding and programming skills, just with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this automation between Jotform and Notion. And now with Pabbly Connect, what is going to happen is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, then automatically the detail of that form submission will be added in my Notion database. So here, for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in, and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, I need to create a new workflow, and for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Notion item on Jotform submission. Now I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab. And here in this tab, I'm going to find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account, and I'm going to use this particular folder of automation. So I'm going to select that. And now I need to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application. And here in my trigger application, I'm going to use Jotform. So I'm going to search for that. And now I'm going to select Jotform here. Now I'm going to give my trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. A new response is going to be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Jotform with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I'm going to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Jotform and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions, and first I need to copy this webhook URL. And now with the help of this webhook URL, I'm going to get all the detail of my form submission that I'm going to receive through Jotform here in Pabbly Connect. Now let me take you to Jotform, and here this is my sign up form that I want to connect with Pabbly Connect. And here for connecting this form with Pabbly Connect, we need to first go to settings, And here in settings, I have this particular option of integrations. So I'm going to open that. And here in integrations, I need to search for webhooks. So I'm going to search for that. And now I'm going to open webhooks. And here by using webhooks, I'm going to connect Jotform with Pabbly Connect. Now here I need to add my webhook. So I'm going to first clear this default response from here. And now I'm going to add the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And I'm going to click on complete integration. And here my integration is ready. So I have successfully connected my Jotform with Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on finish. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. Now for getting this webhook response, I need to create a new form submission. And as I will create a new form submission in Jotform, then automatically I'm going to get that response of that form submission here in Pabbly Connect. Now for creating a new form submission, I'm going to take you to Jotform and I'm going to go to publish. Now here I have this particular form link. So I'm going to open my form in a new tab. And now this is my sign up form. So I'm going to create a new sign up or I'm going to create a new form submission. So here I have to fill all these details. So first I'm going to give the name. So here my name is going to be Michael. Last name is going to be Karas. Email will be michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number and I'm going to give a city that is going to be Bhopal. Now here we can see I have filled all the required details, and as I have filled all these details, I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully created this new form submission. Now that as I have created a new form submission, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So this is the response of my new form submission that I've just created in Jotform. And as I've created a new form submission, then automatically the response of that form submission has been sent here in Pabbly Connect. Now that I have received all these details of my form submission, and in this I have the detail of my registrant. So I have the name of my student, that is Michael. I have the last name, that is Karas. I have the email, that is michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number and the city, that is Bhopal. So here we can see that I have received all these details of my form submission, and as I have received all these details of my form submission from Jotform, I want to use all these details, and automatically by using all these details, I want to add these details as a new item in my Notion database. So for creating a new Notion item, automatically I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I need to search for my action application. So I'm going to search for Notion here, and I'm going to select Notion here. Now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create database item is going to be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect Notion with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting Notion with Pabbly Connect, I need to click on connect with Notion. Now here I have to scroll down, and I need to first click on select pages. And here I need to select the page that I want to use for adding a Notion database. So I'm going to deselect all these pages, and I'm going to search for my Notion page. So I'm going to search for course sign up. And here this is my page. So I'm going to select that. And here we can see I have selected my page. Now I'm going to click on allow access to give access to my Notion account. And here I have successfully connected Notion with Pabbly Connect. Now here I have this tab of database, and while creating this connection between Notion and Pabbly Connect, I have already selected my database of course sign up. But if you have selected multiple pages, then you can select the particular database where you want to create new database item, and you can select your database from this tab. Now I have all these tabs in my database, and I need to fill all these details here. So to check, let me take you to my Notion database, and here this is my page of course signups, or this is my database where I want to add all the detail of my form submission from Jotform. So here I have all these columns like the first name, last name, email, phone number, and the city. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and also in Pabbly Connect we can see I have all these tabs too. So these tabs are of my column, and in these tabs I need to add the detail of my form submission or the detail of my sign up, and I'm going to add all these details by using my response of Jotform. And from my response of Jotform, I'm going to map those details of my sign up or my student, and I'm going to map those details here in these tabs. So for that, I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I'm going to open this response of Jotform, and here I'm going to give the phone number of my student. So this is the phone number of my student, so I'm going to map that. Similarly, I have to give the city, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of Jotform, and here this is my city, that is Bhopal, so I'm going to map that. Now I'm going to map the email address, and I'm going to give the first name and the last name, so I'm going to map that too. Now I have mapped all the required details, and I have this particular tab of content. So this is a hidden tab that I have in my Notion database, but I don't want to fill this detail. But if you want to give any particular description, or if you want to add any other detail, you can fill that tab too. I'm just going to leave this tab blank, and I have filled all the required details, and I have mapped these details here. Now that as I have mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. Now what will happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here will get replaced with the new form submission detail in the real time. And with every new form submission, I'm going to add a new database item in my Notion account. So here I have successfully mapped all these details. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new database item in my Notion database by using all the detail of my form submission from Jotform. So to check whether I've created a new database item or not, let me take you to Notion. And here in Notion, we can see this is my table, or this is my database of course signups. And in this, we can see I have added this new row. So here I have the first name, that is Michael. I have the last name, that is Karas. I have the email, that is michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number of my student, and I have the city, that is Bhopal. So here we can see that these are all the detail of my form submission that I've created in Jotform. And automatically by using all the detail of that form submission, I have created a new database item in my Notion database. So here I have done this automatically by setting up this automation between Jotform and Notion, and I have created this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now with Pabbly Connect, every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, then automatically it will create a database item in Notion. So to check whether my automation is working successfully in real time or not, let me take you to Jotform. And I'm going to again open my form in a new tab. And one more time, I'm going to create a new form submission. So here my first name is going to be John. My last name is going to be Doe. Email will be johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number. And I'm going to give the city, that is going to be Indore. Now that I have filled all these details, I'm going to click on Submit. And here I have successfully created this new form submission. Now that as I have created a new form submission, now what should happen is that automatically by using the detail of this form submission, a new database item should get created in my Notion account. So to check whether I have added all these details of my Jotform submission in my Notion database or not, let me take you to Notion. And here in Notion, we can see I have added this new row. So here I have the first name, that is John. I have the last name, that is Doe. I have the email, that is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number, and I have the city, that is Indore. So here we can see that I have successfully added all these details of my form submission that I have just filled in my Jotform. And as I have submitted that form, then automatically the new database item has been created in my Notion account. So in this Notion database item, I'm going to add all the detail of my form submission that I'm going to receive through Jotform. And I'm going to do all this automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I have successfully created this automation and this connection between Jotform and Notion. And now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. So here with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Jotform and Notion to create Notion item on Jotform submission. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Jotform, and my trigger event was new response. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Notion, and my action event was create database item. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.